What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story. It's a lot of twists and turns in the case, so y'all keep up with me. For the day one fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Oh yeah, be sure to share the channel with your peoples. Everybody is welcome. Let's get right into the story. Most beef starts with people that once were cool or had some kind of past dealings with each other. It's rare a stranger off the street would just point you out and say, I don't like you. If history about friendships and associates hasn't taught us nothing else, I'm sure that one saying sticks in everybody's mind. Who needs enemies when you got friends? Because once someone knows details about you, like where you work at, lay your head, your family, and where they be, if the relationship goes left, that once friend instantly becomes a threat. Most fallouts between individuals who were once friends are usually over a few things. Money, somebody crossed the line with the other person's significant other, or being in competition about material things, or just overall progress in life. You have genuine people who won't go there with somebody they are close to. They either brush the situation off or cut the person off if they show any signs of not being solid. But the thing about people, we all view things and situations differently. For example, you could borrow $20 from one associate, not pay it back. They might not never bring it up, say anything about it, and still kick it with you. But another person you rock with, you could try that same thing, and they will press you about that $20 and even be willing to fight or end a friendship as they see things from a different angle. You take a petty beef between friends, add outside influence, and something minor can turn fatal. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we'll be taking it to Chicago, Illinois, to discuss a case of a Facebook feud between friends that turned fatal. Back in 2016, 23-year-old Marshala Kelly was navigating life in Chicago. The young lady would sometimes do hair on the side to make a few extra dollars. She had a friend she was very close to. In fact, they considered each other best friends. Another young lady who we'll call Leah. Leah and Marshala pretty much knew everything about each other and hung out on a regular, to the point they called each other's peoples family. One day, Marshala did Leah's hair. The plan was for Leah to pay her on another day. As time went on and it was time to collect, she texted Leah about her bread. But Leah saw the situation different. She felt like it was a simple exchange between two friends who always helped each other out. The back and forth quickly turned to threats, stating if I don't get paid, it's going to be a problem. And Marshala allegedly even telling Leah, okay, you want to play? When I catch you, I'm going to beat you. That threat was taken serious because Leah was pregnant at the time. Both young ladies also had significant others. Marshall's boyfriend, who we will call D, and Leah's baby father, Andre Jackson. As the two women kept feuding over social media, it caught the attention of the boyfriends, and which quickly turned to Andre and D going back and forth, threatening to pull up on each other. Marshala also had a younger brother, 21-year-old Marshall Henderson. Marshall's mother, who Leah was also very close to, was 41-year-old Lathea Henderson. One day after Leah showed Andre more messages, he felt like that was enough. He went to his mother's house to pick up his little brother, who we will call Tone. He explained like, yo, my baby mother homegirl Peebles keep talking crazy. I want to go check her boyfriend's temperature to see what all the rap about. His brother agreed to go with him for backup to make sure Andre was good. Even though he wasn't a small dude, over 6 feet, 200 pounds, people usually called the man Big Dre. It was about 9 p.m. when the brothers headed to the west side of Chicago, to the West Garfield Park area of the city. Once they pulled up, Marshala, her boyfriend D, her brother Marshall, and his mother Lathea were all outside. Andre and D quickly started fighting. Once it seemed Andre was winning, Marshall jumped in to help. That's when Andre's brother Tone also jumped in. Around about this time, Lethea grabbed a metal baseball bat and Marshala went to grab a broom. They attacked Andre and his brother, hitting both men. Once the broom broke, Marshala went back to the house to grab a 2x4 and attempted to hit Andre again, who was now balled up in a fetal position. When she missed, Marshall grabbed the 2x4 from his sister and struck Andre with it, before then grabbing the man's head and pushing it into the concrete, as his mother recorded the rest of the fight. Feeling like the brothers had enough, the family went back in the house. Tone grabbed his brother Andre and drove him to their mother's home. She arrived home minutes later and saw Andre and Tone both breathing heavy, shaking up, and bleeding. She called CPD, who saw Andre took the most of the beating, so they called to get him rushed to a local hospital. He was in critical condition. After finding out, Leah was upset, but felt now maybe everything was over. 5 days would go by, with Andre still in critical condition. Then unfortunately, on August 9th, 2016, the young man would pass away from his injuries at only 23 years old. This turned the situation to a homicide investigation. CPD didn't have to look too far, going to Leah and Tone, asking them what happened. Leah was able to show them Lethea's social media page, which showed the last 10 seconds of the brawl and Andre's head hitting the ground. And Tone was able to tell them the house they went to and what happened. Marshall's boyfriend D even turned to a witness, telling police the family beat Andre. With that, Marshall, Lethea, and Marshalla were all taken into custody, charged with first-degree hit, mob action, battery, and other charges. They were all given $900,000 bonds. As the case started making its way to trial, Leah testified that the cause of the situation was petty. Her best friend Marshalla felt she owed her money for doing her hair, but she felt they always looked out for each other. After seeing the threats, her baby father Andre got mad and decided that the talking and threats over the phone was goofy, and he wanted to pull up to see what all the yapping was about. The prosecutors let it be known neither Andre or his brother had any weapons at the time of the incident, and it started as a one-on-one fight until the family jumped in. Eventually, Marshall and Marshalla were found guilty on lesser charges of second-degree hit, and both were sentenced to 4 to 12 years in prison, and Miss Lethea 8 years. Andre's family and Leah were happy and thought he received justice, but the feeling would be short-lived as the family filed the appeal, stating they were acting in self-defense when the brothers pulled up to their home to fight and had no intentions of no one losing their life. After looking deeper into the circumstances of Andre losing his life, all sentences were overturned on appeal and the family were released. Rest in peace to Andre. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. I know it's tough for his baby mother Leah, as she was close to the family and the feud all started between the women. I'm going to play devil's advocate on this one. I understand Andre's motive of wanting to protect his baby mother, but pulling up to somebody's house, even if it is just a fight, is setting yourself up for failure. Obviously, if Leah said she would pay Marshalla, she should have, but sometimes you just gotta let relationships run their course. Best friends turn to enemies all the time, and unfortunately, petty situations turn into families crying, jail cells, and funerals. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments. And remember, we gotta succeed, not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Yeah, man, crazy story. Rest in peace, Andre. But I ain't gonna talk too much more about this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the situation in the comments. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This is another episode of Hood Tales. This your boy Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.